Orlando Pirates destroy Kaizer Chiefs in the Soweto Derby. Welcome to Amakosi Corner on the Soccer Huddle. This is your boy Mujere. I laugh now because I can laugh. On Saturday I couldn't. I was just heartbroken. I was just sad. I was just disappointed, and I was like, I want us just to leave the coaches for now. Let's for the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes, however long it takes, to just leave the coaches out of it. Just leave the coaches out of it because I remember, um, I want to discuss this my other team. We'll speak about that also another time. I said, let's leave the coaches for a bit. Let's go to the players. The biggest game for some of them in their life that they've ever played. For some of them, it's the first time that they play a soccer match that is 90 or 85,000 people watching them. For the first time, some of them, they're playing in a match where it is watched by the whole world. This is almost like you're playing in the World Cup. And you fail to take that opportunity. You fail to take that opportunity and be like, you know what, I want, when I leave today or when the match finishes today, people must speak about me. I must be a headline somewhere around the world. So and so wins it for Kaizer Chiefs. So and so proves the fans wrong. So and so with the masterclass performance against Orlando Pirates. You fail to do that. Look at the stats. Big chances Chiefs created, 0. Total shots, 6. Corner kicks for a team that was losing 3-0. 2. You look at Pirate on the other side. Big chances created, 3. They took all 3 of them. 14 shots, 5 corners. I mean, I posted a video on yesterday, on Sunday, and I said, we all knew this was coming. We could see it from a mile away. I saw people also analyzing our training drills before the game, analyzing Pirates 1. Pirates 1 was, you can see it was more constructive. They knew what they were doing. They were focusing on the center backs, on marking the attacker Kaizer Chiefs. And you look at Kaizer Chiefs, they were doing the rondos, Mosa kicking the ball, trying to shoot and missing the target. And you people are like, you can actually tell that which team is being coached here. But as a player, it's like Nalwena at work. If our management is mistreating us, or if the management is not, does that mean that you're gonna stop doing your job? Does that mean that you're gonna say every time when you get to Kumsevedzing, you just sit back and you don't do anything? You drink coffee the whole day? Do you do that? Do you honestly do that? Because this is what I feel about these players. They're just taking the piss out of us. They're disrespecting us as fans as well. How can you go to the biggest game of the South African calendar or even African calendar and just get there just to fill the numbers? Just to fill the numbers. You just go there and you fill the numbers. You don't put the effort in. You don't, like, guys, do you understand? Or that was one of the biggest games. Might be in one of the players, but they didn't put a shift in. They just, like, I found it very, very amusing that a group of players can get to the field and just do that. And it's been weeks. By the same thing, it's been weeks. Okay. I've said my piece about players. Now you come to the 2 coaches. Coach Kaizer, Coach Ban, Khalil. I wrote the tweet today. Is it a tweet or a Facebook post today? I said, oh, my beloved Kaizer Chiefs. You took a translator. You took a translator and an assistant coach to run one of the big institutions. to run one of the biggest institutions in Africa, nevertheless South Africa, and you want to compete with the best? You want to compete with the best? Huh. You know, not all assistant coaches can become coaches. Not all of them. Some of them are supporting personnel. And it is not a bad thing to be an assistant coach for the rest of your life. It is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. People think what about if the assistant coaches then they're not progressing in their life. Chief, they are good assistant coaches. Look at Pep Guardiola. He went to fetch Pep Linders from Liverpool. If he was not a good assistant coach, he wouldn't have fetched him. Or if he wanted, Pep Linders could have said, "No, I want to be a coach." There's nothing wrong with being a assistant coach, because you look like it takes to become a coach or a football manager in Europe. It's not just who know the tactics or knowing how or when you cross. No, you also need player management. I heard rumors. I don't know if it's rumors or if it was the truth. Leading up to the derby, that Shawalala and Vilagazi were not part of the squad because of disciplinary actions. What? Our young bright stars were disciplined, and you know what? The thing that hurts the most is that as us, the fans, the people that follow this beautiful club, will not get the full picture or will not get the full story of what happened. Why were the boys disciplined? What is it that they did? We'll never get the full picture. You look at players like Modi. Look, Modi maybe is a good guy, but on the field, like his job, he's not doing. For me, I've been saying this for weeks and weeks, and people have been attacking me. Well, no, Modi does, but Chief, his offensive style, he's not producing anything. How many assists does he have this season? How many goals does he have this season? You know, we thought today we would get something from the team or the coach or the team, the club. Some sort of communication. I saw over the weekend, or is it yesterday, Unabi posted something on Instagram. Just to summarize, it says, if you backstab someone, there's consequences. You do evil, evil come to you. I'm just summarizing what he said, or paraphrasing. So, but now the question lies, where to from now? Because clearly the coach didn't work. You know what? I think the strange thing here is that Coach Nabi, I'm not saying Nabi was perfect, but this is Coach Nabi fought for his technical team. I remember the year we wanted to get him, the deal fell through because him and Chiefs couldn't come to a negotiation in terms of how many team members can he bring. He wanted to bring his whole technical team. They said no, you can only bring 2 assistant coaches, and he fought for them. And the very same people that he fought for them stabbed him in the back. I blame us as fans. I blame the management for listening to us, because I remember when Nabi was not here, he went to Tunisia because his wife was sick or was involved in an accident. We started getting wins, and people were like, this ones are better than Coach Nabi. Not knowing. Yeah. Anyways, I've said my piece today, guys. Let me know what you think. Pirates were the better team, hands down. We could have played another 2 hours. We wouldn't have won that game. You could see the motivation of the two teams. Pirates is a team that is chasing the league. Kaizer Chief, they're just surviving. I said this yesterday. They were just surviving. You're playing on vibes. Wednesday, packed full. Wednesday, the stadium, but Alankano Chiefs is already packed. It's sold out. They haven't even sold out. Before we even went to the derby, we had another sold out venue that we're gonna play in. But we are more focused on that than actually the football in the team. The busy branding. Anyways, I've said my piece, guys. Let me know what you think. Where to from here? Where do we go? It's another separate video, but you can have your say, and then maybe I'll lean onto the next video about where to from here, from Kaizer Chiefs. And yeah, we play again during the week. I don't know what will happen. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. I know Mujara sometimes complains, but thank you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to be here or have the strength to come and sit in front of the camera and start speaking about our beloved team that we love so much. But let me know what you think, guys. Until you meet, I'm a Kosi, I'm a Hle.